After 48-hour verification torture, I finally got a chance to post my first video for YouTube, so please support me in your comments, likes, and subscription of course, and see you in a video. Hi, I'm Mira and this is my channel. Thank you for being here. This is my very first video, so I am a little bit nervous and it's probably gonna be messy with lots of cuts and me thinking about simple words, so please don't judge me too much and let's begin. I live in Odessa, Ukraine, and sometimes I get to work by the sea, which sounds pretty cool. I also have a son, he's two. And being a toddler mom and run a small business, it's a tough one combination. If you saw the name of the channel, you're probably thinking, is she an eater? Yes, I am. That's too obvious. I mean, like, look at that. It's everywhere. I make hand-knitted baby clothes out of wool and cotton, and with the help of my Etsy shop called Vyazana Baby, I ship them to different countries. So I started knitting when I was a teenager just for fun. Then it turned to my hobby and a skill I could use to make gifts for my relatives and friends. But now this is my dream job I want to share with people. By the way, I remember my very first outfit I made. It was a vest for myself. So at the age of 12, I decided that hand-knitted vest is something I need to make, and I asked my grandma to show me how to do it. In my mind, I had this idea that showing up at school in something I made myself, it's so cool. But instead, I heard so much jokes about grandma knitting and stuff like that, but I'm so glad that I didn't pay attention to it and got this hobby through my life. After that, there was nothing too special about it. I was just knitting for myself, my friends, and relatives, and making gifts to someone I love. It's such a fun fact, but actually making gifts to my friends and relatives made me think about my hobby as a business. Because when I made my very first overall for a gift to my niece with no experience, no clue how to make it right, it turned out so good that people didn't even believe it was a handmade. They thought it was crafted by a machine. After a while, I opened my Etsy shop, started an Instagram page, and now I ended up here. Why I decided to make this channel? I think that there is some experience I can share with people all over the world about don't be shy. Try what you want to try if you think you like it and if you think that it's something that's gonna make you happy. Like, I mean, 4 years ago, people tell me that do normal job, find normal job, you're doing crap, it's nothing, it's not going to bring you money, or people not going to believe in you or follow you or order from you or anything like that, like anything you can imagine. But it's like summer, it's June, literally it's June 2nd today. I'm filming it and I'm working on order to Switzerland, and I have like plenty of orders lined up, plenty of the ideas lined up right now in my mind and on the paper to start working on them. And every time I start working on them, I have another order and I need to stop working on my ideas. And it's so crazy sometimes that I decided that I need to show people this craziness and just be myself, show you the process, show you my life, show you my outfits I make, show different countries I send to and different orders I make, and just maybe it's gonna inspire someone to make their step in their future. Maybe it's gonna inspire someone to make the outfit for their babies themselves, or maybe it will inspire me on something new also. So yeah, I decided I need to make this knitting community here on YouTube, and I'm glad that there's people who like this too, and I believe that you are the one. So if you're into knitting or interested in other stories, or you just feel here safe and cozy, let's create our own space for knitting and talks together. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, put a thumbs up, and leave the comment below. By the way, this is the order I told you about. This overall gonna go to Switzerland soon. It's almost done by now, and I just couldn't miss a chance to show you how it looks like. See you next time for more knitting talks and new orders. Bye bye.